everyone, we're talking about sandbag squats today. Noah has our Strongfit sandbag and then a Rogue sandbag here. We're going to show you what it looks like when it's relatively lighter versus relatively heavier. All right. So Noah is going to straddle the first bag. The Strongfit sandbags are best used with the top down, so you have a little bit more space and the corners don't hit your legs. So Noah's going to lap the sandbag. So he's going to get underneath it, deadlift it to his knees, and then wrap it up. All right. So we want this wrap. This helps you get into IT because your elbows are squeezing in, aka the pecs are squeezed, and I'm using my hands to kind of squeeze it into me. All right, it's nice and low on his belly. If you have it too high, you're going to tend to go into external torque or use that low back. We don't want to feel it back here. This is internal torque. We want to feel pecs, obliques, inside head of the hamstring, inside glute, stuff like that. Noah is then going to push his hips back into a slight hinge, drop down, feeling the floor with his whole foot. We don't want to end up on the heels or the toes. He'll drive back up. Go ahead and do a couple more. Hinging back, coming up. Notice that he's not trying to keep his torso completely vertical or anything like that. The goal here is to feel it in the right places. Your squat does not have to look like someone else's. Some people are more prone or more able to access IT with an upright squat. I'm not, so I'm very hinged when I do it. That's totally fine. Pay attention where you feel it. Next up, that looks pretty easy, right? When we get super, super heavy, it's going to look a little different because the lapping is more challenging. So Noah's going to kind of manhandle that sandbag, get his hands underneath. Yep. Lap it, sit down, re-wrap, and then stand up. Now, he has to get a little bit wider with his legs, and he'll be more hinged on this one too. And notice that he's almost curved, keeping that sandbag close to his center of gravity. That is fine. That is braced flexion that you see. Totally fine as long as you feel it in the right spots.